During the U.S. government shutdown, understaffed national parks were overrun by careless visitors. But at one spot in California, the absence of rangers meant a takeover by a horde of a different sort, a massive group of boisterous elephant seals. Almost 100 females and their pups, plus a handful of 3-ton males, have made a temporary home at the popular Drake's Beach at Point Reyes National Seashore, 30 miles north of San Francisco. They have spilled into the parking lot, sheltering under picnic tables and crushing wooden railings under their weight. Their presence means that the beach is now off-limit to humans. After working so hard to bring the pinnipeds back from extinction, closing the beach and access road was an easy decision, said John Deloso, the head of interpretation and resource education at Point Reyes. At a critical time, the pups have been born there, they're nursing. We're not going to disrupt that process. Seals resting on the beach. Photograph, Eric Risberg, AP. Elephant seals, known for their floppy curved noses and enormous males, can weigh up to 4,000 pounds and measure 12 feet across. They were hunted nearly to extinction in California but have staged a comeback thanks to preservation initiatives. After decades with no seals, the first pup was born in 1980 to returned Point Reyes mothers holed up in protected pocket beaches away from prying humans. Since then, as the population has increased, those pocket coves have overflowed, with seals spreading into the more protected waters of nearby Drake's Bay. Because the beach is a popular spot for visitors, park staff use harmless, hazing techniques to encourage the mothers to leave. The most popular involves shaking a big blue tarp to annoy them into departure. We don't want visitors disturbing or harming elephant seals, and we don't want elephant seals harming visitors, either, said Dave Press, head wildlife ecologist for the seashore. One thing was different the year, because the federal government was shut down, there was no one to tell the seals to go away. The spectacle has brought people out to watch the seals and their pups. Photograph, Eric Risberg, AP. Deloso estimated only a dozen of the approximately 85 employees on staff at the seashore were working during the shutdown. That meant when someone spotted a few pregnant female seals on Drake's Beach around the 10th of January, there weren't many options for response. In the ensuing weeks, the seashore's newest elephant seal enclave has continued to grow. On Thursday, as the surf crashed and gulls wheeled nearby, dozens of the beach's newest inhabitants lazed in the sun, filling the air with purrs and honks, barks and grunts. Pups, nursed from their mothers, or wiggled through pebbles and seaweed to explore their new world, chirping and panic when they wandered too far away. A handful of rowdy, mountainous males sparred and tussled occasionally, throwing up sprays of sand. At one point a few weeks ago, when the king tide and stormy weather arrived, the seals even spilled from the beach to its adjacent parking lot, with some 8 males sprawled under the picnic tables and onto the asphalt. The seals will be allowed to remain until they naturally move on. Photograph, John Burgess, AP. Deloso and his colleagues plan to reopen the road to Drake's Beach this weekend, with volunteer docents and rangers bringing visitors in groups to see the rebellious occupiers. They hope to continue these weekend visits through early April, when the seal pups will be weaned and the community will disperse, he said. Press said he thought the Drake's Beach rebellion is evidence that the system works. One of the reasons national parks were first established was that animal populations flourish best in the absence of human development and disturbance. If you just get out of the way, wildlife will find their way in, he said.